Now what? Yeah, okay.
I'm learning how to be a leader.
Yeah. So he's waiting for you to have a plan. Like right now, he looks still pretty extroverted to me. He looks a bit more like my Calomino this morning. So now let's try something here. First of all, what you're going to need to do is indulge his curiosity. Okay? So thinking about what he needs. So what I want you to do is kind of like drift along with him. All right? Just see where he wants to go.
Okay.
And don't pull on him unless you need, to suddenly get control. But just go with him. So if he turns to the right, you're going to try and go to the right with him. That's good. Wherever he wants to go.
Am I supposed to run and jump if he runs?
No, he can jump. You don't have to jump.
Okay.
So here's another thing. Like especially again with left-brain horses, if you go, well, what do you need to do? And at this moment, instead of getting active and going, well, I want you to do this and I want you to do that, which left-brain horses go, no, you're not the boss of me.
I made it worse.
Yes. So what you want to do right now is just go, do you need to move your feet or you do not need to move your feet? Let me just see. And see how he's sniffing a lot like this? This is his curiosity. Just go with it. And at the same time, you want to be able to protect your space. So do jumping jacks and use instinct to just like create a bit of commotion so he doesn't come on top of you.
That's another thing.
But go with him.
Too, is I tend to back up when he comes at me. I mean, it's like self-preservation.
Yes, it is. You tend to back up when he comes at me, that's instinctive for us to want to do that because we want to get out of the way. But what happens when you back away from a horse is it draws them more. So you need to learn just do jumping jacks or whack the ground or something like that. You don't need to whack the horse, but just go, this is my space and you're not allowed in it until you're safe. So this kind of behavior that he's showing here is very left brain and a little bit more extroverted than introverted. And like I said, things will change, the environment will change, of course, and so you need to be able to go, what do I need to do when he's a little bit different? Yeah, good job. Usually if you keep yourself between the spooky thing and the horse, you're safe. If you put the horse between the spooky thing and you, then that's how you get run over. Okay, so now you're just going to be with him. So what I want you to think about doing is crawling inside his skin, right? So here's what he's like. It's a little bit like you said you were earlier, is that he looks calm on the outside, but there's a lot going on the inside. Now for you, it was kind of nerves and things going on the inside. For him, he's plotting, right? So now if he wants to roll, that's fine. You allow that to happen. But here's where you can get into trouble. When the horse is wanting to stand still right now, and you want him to get into action, you're going to create problems. Just drift with him, give him more road. Now, most right-brain horses will not do that. That's a horse that's getting very comfortable in his skin and not at all worried about the situation. Hang on, girl. Good job. It's also a way that horses get rid of adrenaline. When a horse gets off adrenaline, then the way they come off it is they start to blow like that. Then they shake their head. Then it starts to really put their head low. And then the final thing is that they lay down. And that's how they totally get rid of the adrenaline. So this game that you're playing right now is me and my shadow. You forgot to rear. Yeah, see, if you reared, he couldn't have got his leg over that. So you're going to really match him. Whatever energy he's showing in his body, you're going to do in yours. So if he's really soft in his body, you're going to be soft. If he's standing still, you're going to stand still. If he starts to jump in the air, then I want you to jump in the air and clap your rope at the same time.
And that's usually when I freeze.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's when you freeze.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's natural because you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with that. But you can see how then, when you're not doing what the horse needs, it doesn't actually fix it. Yep, just follow him around. So he's going to show you his curiosity here. Now, while you're matching his body, I want you matching his brain. So I don't know if you were watching in my earlier session, but when I took, the horse over, like my Apollo, over to look at the crowd, he was like looking in the crowd like this, and so I was looking in the crowd like that, right? So you match and mirror them as much as possible, and pretty soon the horses go, hey, you're a lot like me. I kind of like you, right? But the more we are different from a horse, the more they don't want to be with us. So you want to have as little tension on the rope as possible. Allow it to slide through your hands. This is where they go and eat all the sound equipment, right? And whatever, smile at Scott, and you, that's it. So now, can you see how intense he looks? You don't look like that. There she is. Now, believe it or not, it's these little things that make a huge difference. Because if we're standing like, and the horse is, you look like complete opposites. And the idea is to get more on the same page as your horse. Yes, you want the horse on the same page as you, but first you have to get there. So he's very good. Very cool. Now, this is more the introvert that you're starting to see. Because he wants to stand still a lot and look around rather than move and look around. But then he has little spurts of energy where he'll jump in the air. Good job. So what you want to try and feel is that he doesn't hit the end of the rope. Alright? So when he turns his head, you're going to follow with the rope or let the rope slide through your fingers just a little bit. Because the more you clutch with your fingers and grab, the more the horse will want to fight you. Very good. Good. See, now your mental energy looks different to me. Right? Very good. Well, you're doing a great job. Does it feel weird?